Okay, on 5-2, I am on page 167 in your fact sheet, and we're going to divide using two-digit divisors now. And we're going to use the digit by digit, the expanded notation, and the place value sections that we used from the last lesson. And I'm going to take this problem, 32, we have the length of the area model, we don't have the width, but we have the area, which is 2,048, okay? So, when you're doing digit by digit, if you have 32 and you're dividing it by 2,048, the best thing to do in this situation when you have two digits is to estimate and round it. So would it be lower or higher? I would round this to about 30 to help me think about numbers that could be divided by, that could go evenly into there. So how many times does 30 go into 2? No, go into 20. No, go into 204, or just like 200. So 30 I can count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Oh, too big. Okay, might be too big. So let's try 6. So I think that it might work with the 6, but let's go 32 times 6 and see if that will work. 12, 6 times 6, 12, 18, one more, 19. Yep, that works. And I couldn't put another 32 in, I would have too many. So I would put the 6 right here because I did 204, okay? So I need to make sure I line up my digits in the right value. So that's 192. I will subtract and regroup, bring down my 8. Now, again, I'm thinking about 30, okay? So how many times did 30 go into 128? 128 is pretty close to 130. But again, I'll count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12. It might be 4, so let's try 32 times 4. And that gives me 128. Look at that. So I'll put my 4 there, 128, and I have nothing left over. So that's how I would do digit by digit. I'm going to take the same problem and do it with expanded notation. So again, that's kind of in between these two. I'm going to take my 32, set up the division box just like normal. 2,048. And now remember, I'm stacking my quotients on top. So again, I'm going to think about this as 30 to help me with when I'm trying to divide it. And I know that 30 can go into 200-ish about 6 times, because 3 times 6 is 18, so 30 times 6 would be 180. Or I'm sorry. No. Yeah, 180. So I will try, I know that 32 times 6 is 192. So 60 would give me 192 with a 0. Okay. For subtract, I have 128 left. And I know that 32 goes in evenly 4 times into 128 from my previous problem. So that would be 64. And if we were doing our place value sections, I would again take my 32, draw my box, 2,048, and it goes in 6, no, sorry, it's a 2-digit number. I have my 6 in the wrong spot. The 6 goes above the 4. So it goes in 60 times, and that equals 1,920. Subtract that, we get this answer, 128. Put my box over here. 32 goes into 128 4 times, with 0 left over, so that would also equal 64. So when you're using 2-digit divisors, you should round to help you guess what number to figure out could be divided.